Now, before I go on with the video, I want to make a couple announcements. Number one, I shaved last month. This is probably the first time you've seen me, besides 2017, without this. So, I'm bare. Second, I'll have some updates for you when we get into the video. But the third and most important thing is that I have a new intro. So, I was originally going to do this for my Bop It Collection 2023 update, but as you can see, I've still got quite a mess. I know I've been kind of slacking. So, anyway, here is the new intro. Actually, it's not even new. This is an intro from late 2020, for those of you who have stuck around and have survived my antics for almost 4 years now. So this is a remastered version of a late 2020 intro that I had made. And there will be a shout out at the end of this video for the one who suggested it. So here we go. Hey guys, it's me. So, like I said, the intro you just saw was from late 2020. I just remastered it, put new font overlay on it to kind of match the current intros now. Otherwise, everything's the same. And there will be a shout out at the end of this video to the one who actually asked me about it on a comment once. They wanted me to bring the intro back. And they actually wanted me to keep it for a long time, but I don't listen. Just kidding. So, couple updates before I get into what I was going to do. Anyway, so first of all, like I said, I shaved completely, and I'm actually used to it. I have been kind of sick of my facial hair for like I've had it growing for like 5 years. I mean, I trimmed it a little bit so it wasn't like shaggy all the way around my neck. But I'll tell you now that I look way different now than I did when I first shaved everything off, which was September 25th, 2018, the day before I turned 17. And I looked like this. Yeah, it says, here's the surprise, I shaved. Yeah, it was a surprise for me, and it was a horrible surprise. Oh, by the way, I have now the 15 Pro Max, of course. Got the little dynamic island, which I really love. Always on display. Oh, and the next thing on my phone is another update. So I have a partner again. And so their name is Luna. And I asked them out on Friday the 13th of all days. And let's just say that, of course, like everyone, you get nervous when you ask someone out to be their partner or whatever. But this Friday the 13th was probably the best luck I've had on any Friday the 13th in my life. So, but Luna is super sweet and very supportive and pretty much likes me no matter what. So, I'm helping them deal with a few things, and I say them because their pronouns are they, them. They are considered non-binary. And so, they actually found me on Tinder, and yes, I've had Tinder since 2021. I actually am thinking of getting rid of my Tinder account, honestly. I've been meaning to get rid of it for a while. But I've reinstalled that app like 12 times. But anyway, so I got a like. So on a dating app, such as Tinder, you have someone's profile with their picture and maybe information. If you swipe right on it, that means you like them. If you swipe left, that means pass. So you don't like them. And then if you have like the premium version, which I tell you what, I probably spent over $150 on the premium version of Tinder over the course of 2 years now. I regret it. Anyway, so Luna liked me, and so of course it's blurred out, so you can't really see what's going on, like who it is, unless you get premium for like $20 a month. Not worth it. But I waste my money on it anyway. But I didn't think it was that big of a deal. I mean, I get those blurred likes all the time. And so I just went into the main menu, swiped. It's like, oh, it's a match. What the hell? So, in other words, I got a hold of Luna's Snapchat because if you ever go on a dating app, which, it can be fine for like trying to find friends and stuff. Relationships can be a little dicey on the dating apps, because there are some that are looking for hookups, meaning like hook someone up for doing the dirty. I'm not gonna say it on camera. I've said worse shit on camera. But anyway, so yeah, so I have been dating Luna for about almost 4 days now. I'm going down to visit them on Halloween, and they only live an hour and a half away from me. They only live an hour and a half away from Dickinson, where I live. So, they're super sweet, they're super nice, very supportive, very accepting, and they have autism as well, and like a whole bunch of other conditions that I can't quite name half of them off the top of my head, but basically Luna got the short end of the stick, I guess, is what you call it. I don't know. It's been rough for Luna, and they said they've never really felt comfortable with like phone calls and like video calls. They actually look forward to calling me, or I actually look forward to calling them every night, because they like babysit and stuff for their job for the time being. But it works. So I'm going down on Halloween night to visit Luna, hang out with them a little bit. And yeah, we've had some pretty interesting conversations, which I think is really good. Speaking of Luna, she texted me. They texted me, I'm sorry. Okay, moving on. So yeah, I'm hoping Luna and I get closer eventually. Like not too soon. No, not too soon. In fact, my relationship with Luna is actually the only relationship I've had in the last, well, I've had 2.5 relationships prior to Luna. 2 of them I wasn't really completely comfortable with. The half was in high school, and that was more of like a trick, so I wouldn't even call it a relationship. But anyhow, but yeah, things are going really well for me. I was struggling with depression a little while ago, like last few weeks. Like for my birthday, I was pretty depressed. And I honestly don't know what triggered that, but things are a lot better now. I'm a lot, and I mean a lot, happier because Luna's very helpful, and I really enjoy talking to him to, like just talk, So, long story short, I hope we get closer. I hope we build a stronger connection because, like I said, this is the happiest I've ever been when it comes to a relationship. Otherwise, all my other ones have been 120% stress. I've been more stressed about a relationship than happy about it in my past, and it's like, that's not what relationships are supposed to be. Sure, they can be stressful, but are they supposed to take up, is the whole thing supposed to cause stress? No. So, I'm doing really well so far. And they are very comfortable with me, so it's a good factor. So, anyway, so the reason I wanted to record a video in the first place is, number one, I haven't made a video on here with me on it in quite some time. I gotta work on I'm thinking of working on more Bop Lexa videos, honestly. But those will have to wait. Anyway, so what I've got here is, you can kind of hear it rubbing up against the table. It's obvious. It's a package. Actually, I have 2 packages. There's an Amazon package behind me. But, okay, so let me move this down a little bit. Will it stay? Oh, it will stay. What the hell? Yeah, like I said, it's going to take longer than I thought for my Bop It collection update to come around. Because as you can see, I've got mess upon mess upon mess. So I literally got a lot to do. If I don't get to it by the end of 2023, which I am thinking it might not happen until, I don't think it'll happen this year. I might do a video in January of 2024. Sometime on my Bop It collection just to, like, get a fresh start. And then I can add in whatever new stuff I want. I did get some new Bop Its. I got a Bop It over here that I'm only going to show. Actually, no, I'm not going to show it, but I'll tell you that I was planning on doing a video with it. One of those Bop It stories like I did where, like, when Bop It became less annoying. So, anyway, we'll cross that bridge when we get there. So, this package here, hopefully you can't see my address. This is just well, if you see it, I don't care. It's my apartment. And it's not like it's my parents' house, so it really don't matter. But this package here is not a Bop It. And the Amazon package isn't either. In this package isn't a Bop It, but it is a Dan Klitzner invention that I've actually been trying to get a hold of for a few years now. So if I can just find the scissors without having hassle, like always. And I'm not going to misplace the screwdriver this time, because whenever I do, like, test mode videos or putting new batteries in, I always lose the damn screwdriver every time. So, and I'm going to have one more Bop It video. I am actually going to have a Bop It video probably within the next week or so. I'd say sometime next week. And to tell you the truth, it's not even a legal Bop It. Well, I shouldn't say legal. It's not even a Hasbro Bop It. I'll call it that. It's not a Hasbro Bop It. So just hope for that sometime. I'd say maybe next week, middle of next week. Because the thing, I ordered it from Amazon, and it said it wasn't supposed to be here till next Monday. And I ordered it, like, last Thursday or last Friday. So it's like, what the heck? Oh, they used a lot of tape. Okay, so you guys have probably not seen this game before, brand new, but it is a game that Dan Klitzner invented in 2000, and it's called Heads Up. So basically how this works is, of course, it's Hasbro. These things, so like the hat and the nose, the thing on the bolt on the side, the handle on the side, I think the mouth as well, they will all move, or they will all, like, pop, and you're supposed to snap them back in as fast as you can. So and this is why they call it the jaw-dropping, nose-flopping, hat-popping game. So, and, oh, it says there's a handle on this thing. Well, okay then. And honestly, if you wanted to get one of these for yourself, it's actually not that bad for price. I think I got mine for maybe $25, I think. $25 or $30. It's really not that bad for a price. And now, how did they fasten this? Oh, they got those tabs in there. Ah, shit, I hate these kind of boxes. Oh, I'm just gonna have to slice it open the way I feel like I can. Oh, come on. This is probably the most entertaining part of the video for you guys, is me actually trying to get the stupid thing open. I know, you all love this. cue Jeopardy Think music. No, I'm not going to do that. The Jeopardy Think music gets overused in Bop It Rift. Bop It Rift and Bop It Rift 2, for that matter. There we go. Yeah, oh, so it did have one of those, like, tab thingies. Oh, that's to hold the logo up. That's why. I've never... So, like I said, I actually have a friend who has this game, and they really like it. I don't know what the highest... I think you can get, like, $1.99 or something like that on here. I don't quite remember. But we shall soon find out. Oh, that's why. Come on, you. Oh, wow. Holy crap. This thing is smaller than I thought it would be. This thing is really small. This is way smaller than I thought it would be. Yeah, so as you can see, like this green spot here, you push it in. The hat you push down. What? I didn't know the eyes moved up and down. Yeah, I didn't know the eyes moved up and down when you did this. Oops. Let me hold it still. That's weird. I never knew that. So yeah, so here's what the back of the game looks like. I'll just show you. It's just got the battery cap. I'm going to do this without trying to defocus my camera again. But it's got an off switch, game 1 and game 2. You got yourself a start button. I think there's a reset button on here too, actually. Or maybe not. I thought there was. Oh, and you pop his jaw up. Oh, okay, I see. So, oh, there was instructions in here too. Let me dig those out, because I seriously have no freaking clue how to play this. Well, I think the instructions go. Are they still in here? Did the instructions fall out? Oh, they're right here. Not very often I read the manual. So it says, yeah, it says batteries. Pop the buttons on heads up and back into place before time runs out. Play to improve your high score and compete with other players to be the last one left in the game. So it's basically Bop It. This actually says ages 5 and up. So it's a little smaller, I guess, or it's a little maybe for younger. Oh, there's game 1, which is you and me, and then there's all of us, which is game 2. That's basically a pass it. Seems simple enough. Excuse me for a second. Let me get this real quick. Okay, so let's put some let's put some batteries in this thing. And I didn't know this thing had rubber feet. That's kind of good to know. And they're really thick rubber feet too. Holy smokes! Oh, come on, you. I don't remember my buddy telling me that's that hard to pull out. Oh, well, that's a really long battery pull strap. And if you ever wonder, like, why there's, like, a big piece of ribbon inside of a battery compartment, I'll show you why. Because I bet you guys had no idea. So when you put batteries in, you're supposed to put the batteries in so the ribbon is underneath. So, like, I would do... Oh, come on. It's hard to do when it's facing the other way. Like that. And then... So I'm just going to put 2 in for now, just to kind of show you guys. What the... That's a AAA battery. Where the hell is my other AA? Don't tell me I'm out of AA's. Are you kidding? Hold on. Look, I'm going to have to do things the hard way. Ah, crap. Ah. I've got a shithole mess in here, you guys. I'm not joking.
Bebop Solo.
Yes, I got another Bop It Extreme. This isn't the same one. This is a Bop It Extreme that I had for a while, but I did find another one. And don't worry, I'm...
High score.
Don't worry, I'm not turning into the Sam Locke of Bop It. Well, I mean, Sam Locke is a Bop It player, but I mean, I'm not turning into him with how many brain shifts he has. I've got, because I think he's got like, what, 18 of them now, or 19 of them now? How many batteries do I need? Well, these are both, those are all AAAs. What the hell? Why do I have 3 AAA batteries in my AA compartment? That makes no sense. Well, I mean, I don't, so, in all honesty, I don't play Bop It Extreme all that much. Mostly because it's very fragile, and, I mean, that's also why I have quite a few of them now, because I used to have, like, 3 at one time, or 4 at one time, and they all broke. Actually, no. A couple of them broke. The rest I took apart for a project I was going to work on, but that ended up not working out. So, anyway, here is what the ribbon on the back of a battery compartment is for. So when you put them in, see, I got one in already. Put the other one in. So now let's say you can't get, let's say you can barely get them out. And you need, like, let's say you can hardly get them out. You pull this ribbon to pop them out. It's honestly pretty cool that they do that. They don't do that in modern, well, do they? I think they do it in some modern games still. I'm not 100% sure. So, batteries are in. Let's just turn it on once. Am I supposed to... Oh, I see. That's weird how the eyes go up and down when you push it. That's creepy as hell. This heads-up game reminds me of a robot I used to have when I was a kid. It's called Casey the Kinderbot. And, not gonna lie, it literally almost looked like this. I mean, the eyes were covered with a plate. It was almost like a helmet. The thing had a red antenna that apparently you could like spin. I don't think it was supposed to. And then the mouth was just one plastic piece, and it lit up for when it talked. So I don't know. Apparently that's a pretty old thing. It was a Fisher-Price thing. So let's see. Gee, scared the crap out of me. That scared the crap out of me. Oh my god.
You and me. Well,
Oh, and the robot voice is really weird too. This is gonna be weird as hell. Okay.
you and me.
That's weird as hell. How in the
You and me.
What? I pushed it though.
39.
39? Okay.
You and me.
Whoa, that was
56.
weird. That how that worked. That was. I don't think it was supposed to sound like that. We'll try it again. Here, I'll set it on the counter here, so you can see what I'm doing. Hopefully it'll work. Let's hold it this way.
You and me.
Ah!
7.
7?
7.
7? Yeah, this is a weird game. Okay. I'm gonna turn to the side here, see if you guys can see what I'm doing better.
You and me.
56 again.
56.
That is one weird game. Let's try the pass. See what how the pass it works.
All of us.
Whoa. Okay.
All of us. Next player. Next player.
Yeah, basically pass it.
Next player. Next player.
I just shut it off because that's one weird ass game. So that is Heads Up. I'm gonna put that over here because over here I have my Bop It. I don't really spin up the ones here are sister products. The one like Heads Up might even be almost like a spin-off. But I've got, see over here I got my Groove It, I got my Top It, got my Zing It, which I totally forgot I had, and I've got my New Jam Guitar, which means I have to get another one. I keep forgetting to do that. I do have to get another New Jam because I think the last time I checked it was corroded. So, with all that being said, I do have one more thing. This is actually a very, oh that's heavy to carry with one hand. Made to fit your order. Well, wonderful. So this, as you can see, hell of a lot bigger. And it is a limited edition game, actually. And no, it's not a Bop It. No, it's not a Simon. However, Bop It and Simon appear in this game. And I'm going to show you. Well, let me say just pull open. Sure looks like it. I can only imagine how many cardboard boxes Amazon goes through in the course of a day. Also, they can get basically ripped up. Oh, this is a paper box. This isn't even a. This is recycle. You have to flatten before recycling. But technically, this is paper. This isn't even Well, I mean, cardboard, I guess, is considered paper in a way. It's made by the same type of thing as paper, which is trees. Trees come from wood. Or no, paper comes from wood, i.e. trees. So, come on. I know for a fact that this is the most entertaining part of the video for you guys to watch, is to watch me basically rip my thing open. Oh, God. Wow, that was loud. At this point, I can pretty much rip right through it. Another box? How can that be? Okay, this is the one. Perfect. It's brand new. And like I said, Hasbro, or not Hasbro, Bop It and Simon are both in here. But they aren't playable Bop It and Simon. They are on a design, actually. So this is evidently a limited edition game that I didn't realize pre-orders were in August. Surprisingly, they still had some on Amazon left. Ouch. There we go. Come on, camera. Focus. Oh my God, I absolutely hate when my camera does that. Hold up. Are you seriously going to have this problem with me again? Oh, it's better. Better than it was. So, here we go. You guys, this is the Monopoly 100 Years of Hasbro game. And if my camera will focus. Now it won't. Son of a bitch. Okay. So, there we go. Monopoly 100 versions of Hasbro. And there are over 90, I'm not kidding, 90 brands that are within this game. So I can already name, like some of these here I can already name right off the bat, just on the front. And this is a collectible tin, actually. So that's from Trivial Pursuit, the 6-wedge disc. That's a Sorry Pawn. That's from a game called Cootie, which I remember playing. Kenner, I'm not even sure what that is. Well, I guess I know what we can call Kenneth Dial now. We got Mousetrap. I think this is supposed to be Stretch Armstrong. Hungry Hungry Hippos, Pound Puppies. It's pretty cool. And I might actually keep this brand new. But I am going to show you the back, because the back has really cool design on it. So let me focus this here. So here is the board. Is it going to focus? No? Come on. Oh, come on, camera. You got to be kidding me. Okay, I'll just read the back. Celebrate 100 years of Hasbro fun and games. And it says, Childhood memories come to life with all your favorite brands in this Monopoly edition celebrating Hasbro's 100th anniversary. And yes, Hasbro first founded by the Hassenfeld brothers in 1923. I had to do a report on that in school, actually. This homage includes Hasbro brands from the past 100 years, dating back to the nostalgia of Tinker Toys and Tonka, to classics such as Baby Alive and Battleship, to modern favorites like Magic the Gathering. That's a Hasbro game? Really? The highlights of this masterpiece begin with the custom artwork commissioned specifically for this edition. These bespoke illustrations are featured on the game board, money, chance, community chest, and title deed cards. The Lincoln Log houses and Littlest Pet Shop hotels are also a nod to Hasbro's heritage. The piece de resistance are the collectible die-cast tokens featuring 8 favorite Hasbro brands. This unique edition is a commemoration of the history of Hasbro. It is a celebration of the nostalgic memories you, your family, and friends have shared over the years, including these iconic toys and games. So let me take a look here. The pieces are Mr. Potato Head, a Transformer, a Nerf ball, looks like a Tonka dump truck. The heck is that supposed to be? Looks like some kind of coin. A can of Play-Doh. Wonderful. I think that's that's My Little Pony and Peppa Pig. Peppa Pig is Hasbro? I thought that was Nickelodeon. Anyway. So here's what all of these say. So this is honestly very interesting. There's a whole bunch of stuff for like the credits on the bottom. So it says, and I'm going to read the whole entire thing, Monopoly and all related trademarks and logos, as well as the Mr. Monopoly name and character, are trademarks of Hasbro. Copyright 1935, 2023. So yes, Monopoly first came out in 1935 to, I think it was for entertainment or something during the Civil War or something like that. Either the Civil War or Great Depression or something like that. Hasbro, Baby Alive, Boggle, Candyland, Cootie, The Game of Life, Hungry Hungry Hippos, Kenner, Littlest Pet Shop, Milton Bradley, Mousetrap, Perfection, Potato Head and Mrs. Potato Head, Pound Puppies, Pretty Pretty Princess, Scattergories, Sorry, Spirograph, Stretch Armstrong, Tinker Toy, Trivial Pursuit, Weebles, and Yahtzee, and their respective logos are trademarks of Hasbro. Copyright 2023, Hasbro. I remember Weebles, actually. I remember seeing a commercial about Weebles, like TV show or something like that, on a VHS Blue's Clues tape that I used to have. It says, Dungeons & Dragons and all related trademarks and logos are trademarks of Wizards of the Coast. Copyright 2023, Wizards of the Coast. Koosh and all related trademarks and logos are trademarks of Odds-On Inc. Copyright Odds-On and or Hasbro. Oh, so Koosh, if you're wondering what Koosh is, it's these weird balls that had just like really rubber hairs on them. You could literally shake them around, they would just flop around. That my English teacher in high school had a whole bunch of them, or had a couple of them that were supposed to be like fidgets, but people kind of abused them. My Pet Monster and Popples, and 2023, and copyright 2023 SCG Characters LLC and Hasbro. Colors and parts may vary from those pictured. Retain this package for future reference. And then it's got it in Spanish here. It's for this was actually it's a Monopoly official product but it also has it's from the Winning Solution. It's called from Winning Solutions, the WS Game Company, which is located in Manchester, Massachusetts. Okay. So, let me show you the board here. I'm gonna just take my camera off my computer so we can focus it better. Right, and I can still see what I'm doing. So, what we got here are, I can already tell, the majority of these brands. So, like, this, even I gotta look close because I have no freaking clue. Peppa Pig is right here. Apparently that's Magic the Gathering. That's Cootie right there. Dungeons and Dragons. Monopoly. Why is Monopoly one of the cheapest ones? Or no, that's the expensive one. What am I saying? I'm an idiot. Of course Monopoly is the most expensive one. Okay, and then they got Baby Alive, Willis Pet Shop. There's the Game of Life right there, the Game of Life wheel. Or as Sam TGR calls it, the... You guys who are watching, you won't get it. Here's the Milton Bradley flag, because Milton Bradley was part of Hasbro, technically. Also, so was Parker Brothers. I think Parker Brothers is also featured in here. Let's see, you got your Chance. There's Mr. Potato Head. Wait, what the heck does this say? I'm trying to see what the heck this says. It's so light. Lincoln Logs, okay. And then you got, like I said, Potato Head. You got Play-Doh. That's what this one is here. And then you got Just Visiting. Oh, the jail is you're in the barrel of monkeys. That's clever. So, if we turn the game around here a little bit, I'll flip it over so we can actually see what the heck we're doing here. Oh, it looks like the Milton Bradley flags are, well, at least two of them are anyway, are kind of the, or no, I just did that. What the heck am I talking about? Okay, so here is the rest of the board. Turning it upside down. So here we've got, on the pink, we're back to the pink side. So we've got PJ Masks. Ooh, Light Bright. Power Rangers. Oh, and look what I see here. They illustrated a Bop It original. Oh, and this is the Twister board, the Twister mat right there. Here's Scrabble. That's pretty cool. Elefun. It's hard to believe I know what every one of these are. Oh yeah, so this is Parker Brothers. This is Parker Brothers. There's a timer there. It almost looks like, oh, Easy Bake. Oh my god, that's a classic. Let's see, we got the Community Chest. For Real, which I remember those. Furby, can't forget those. Free Parking, which I am not 100% sure what. Not 100% sure what company that is. And then we got G.I. Joe. Right here. You got something here. I'm not quite sure what that is. You got Tonka, like the Tonka dump trucks. I apologize if you see blue lights on the screen. That's from my camera. You got Transformers. Sorry, my hand is shaking as well. And you got Wizards of, what the hell does that say? Wizards. Something Wizards. Oh wait, is Wizards a company? I bet Wizards is another company. Yeah, I bet it is. to Wizards. You got... Oh, come on now. Focus. I'll just read the rest off. That one you can't hardly tell what it says. I think that's supposed to be unbelievable. Oh. Sorry, this is a very horrible video here. So let's see here. That says, oh, Simon is actually a property. So yeah, you can kind of see there's Simon right there. Oh, and that there it's much clearer. There's Cavity Sam from Operation, and Simon is actually a property, a yellow property. And then Nerf, Super Soaker, which, oh, that's a classic. And then, trying to see, that's all I can really tell just from the box. I identify like 90% of the brands on here, and they said there were like 90 brands or something to identify or something. So I might keep this in the cellophane wrap, in the plastic wrap, because this is considered collector's edition. I would think. I think it's considered collector's edition. So yeah, I'll just keep it in the box or in the tin. Here is, oh, you guys see these on the side here? These little, they look like pegs inside of wooden spools and stuff like that. Those are Tinker Toys. That triangle there and that star piece there are from the game Perfection. This right here, I was trying to figure out what this gear was. This is a spirograph. So the way those work are you literally stick your, I'm just gonna say colored pencil, but I'm gonna use a pen as an example, and you put this plastic gear called a spirograph on on a piece of paper, and then I think you can literally just like keep doing this in the hole with your thing, and it's supposed to make a super cool design. So that's pretty interesting. I'm surprised Simon got a property, but Buffett didn't. That doesn't make any sense. Wait, how much is the Simon property anyway? Simon property is, oh, it's like that's $260. Well, I mean, that's not unusual, I would say. Let's see what other brands I can find here. This one, I imagine, is from that game Pretty Pretty Princess that I mentioned earlier. It's Mr. Monopoly. I think I went over all those. Okay, this here. So here's the Game of Life wheel. This little character right here, if it'll zoom in, if it'll zoom in right. I'm trying to angle it just right so you guys can see it. Okay, there we go. This little character right here next to the wheel, I'm certain that's a Weeble. So for you 2000s kids, or actually I think these were even around in the 90s, their slogan was Weebles wobble, but they don't fall down. So basically, they were characters that were literally like had ball, like a rolling ball for a lower body. And so basically you can literally like roll them around or whatever, and you can like slide them down slides or whatever. And of course you would expect normal figures to fall over, because they would. Well, Weebles don't fall over because they are on a ball, which helps it stand up, I guess. Here's what I don't understand. I just noticed this. Here's what I do not understand. Oh, yeah. Here's what I don't get. Look right by the 100 Years of Hasbro logo. You got Mr. Bernopoli and Mrs. Potato Head together. That makes no sense. In all honesty, Mr. Potato Head has been Hasbro's mascot since it first came out in 1952. Yes, I know a lot about Hasbro. I had to do a report, like I said, when I was in college, or not college, when I was in high school, I took a dual credit college course. It was a speech class, an introduction to public speaking, basically. And I had to do a presentation. I'm surprised I passed that class with like a C, I think is what I passed with. But that teacher was tough. I mean, she was tough. But I am glad I'm way out of high school now. But I had to do a presentation on something. I don't remember exactly what it was. I didn't meet Dan yet, so I couldn't do a thing about Bop It at all, because I would have to get some, well, even if there was like certain research that I could do, I would have to get a hold of Dan anyway. But I did a presentation on the Hassenfeld brothers. So that is what started Hasbro, however you say it. Oh, and one thing I should mention is if you ever get this game, I don't know how many are left, but if you ever get this game, you will notice that the dollar bills, of course they got the characters on them, like the $1 bill has Mr. Potato Head on it. Right in the bottom left corner, you see some weird logo. That is one of Hasbro's original logos. So, of course, the logo that is on right now is this one. It's of course, it's the smiley face logo with kind of an outline around it, right here. But they did have other logos too. So they had, come on, focus. Come on. Oh my god, I absolutely hate this thing. So, previous Hasbro logos, I'm just going to look these up. So I think Hasbro went through many logos. Yeah, it says 1923. Okay, yep. So Hassenfeld, oh you piece of shit ad. So Hassenfeld Brothers Incorporated started out like this. It's just straight up word mark. In 1944, they switched to Hasbro Inc., which is that logo that I just tried pointing out. That went till 1955. Then they went to something I would think is a lot more 50s-like, because it almost looks like one of those neon sign type things, like you'd see at a 1950s diner or something. And then this also happened as well. From 1952 to 1968, there was a kid as their logo with the word Hasbro on his shirt. Then Hasbro decided to go the geometric route and make Hasbro, the letter H in Hasbro into a bunch of triangles, which that's pretty cool. Then Hasbro turned it into a house, 1978 to 1983. 1993 to 1998 was just straight up Hasbro in a green box. Nothing fancy in the least. Then they modified a little bit. That's when they brought out the smiley face. 1998 to 2009 is when they brought out the they had a square at an angle, or like tilted on an angle or something, and with their signature writing. Oops. And then 2008 to now is the Hasbro logo we all know. So Hasbro has literally been around for a long time. And let's see. Oh, there are even better things of it on here. Dang. Okay. Anyway, so that was pretty much my video for today. Like I said, I got a knockoff Bop It coming out sometime next week. And I'm getting it from Amazon. It says it's coming on Monday next week, but it's weird because it's a small thing. How can you? And I bought it like on Friday night, or Saturday at midnight or something like that. So how can you freaking take a week to get here? I don't know. Anyway, that is going to be it for this video. So I am definitely going to hang on to this and might open it eventually. I mean, have a game night with some friends maybe. I'm just going to put this on my lower shelf down, or I'll put this on my shelf where some of my Bop Its are, just for now. So anyway, thank you guys for watching. I hope to make more videos soon here. I know I've been kind of slacking when it comes to making videos. And I just uploaded like 1 or 2 videos today. Actually, I uploaded 2 on TikTok, 1 on YouTube. And otherwise, I've been kind of slacking trying to upload new videos, and I'm sorry. I probably should be making videos more often to keep me busy, because I literally have nothing to do at this apartment. I don't have a job right now, and I don't want to get one right now. I don't have a car anymore. I sold it to my parents, and they sold it to a girl I knew in high school. Almost kind of like a work car or something like that. Or something. Anyway, so I'll try and upload more videos more often, kind of to get me up and moving, because, like I said, I don't do anything during the day. I'm usually on the couch most of the day, if not all day. Of course, I got to get up and get medications, grab a Fanta. I'm still obsessed with orange soda. Anyway, so thank you guys for watching, and I will see you guys next time. Peace out. Oh, and by the way, the consistent outro for that was at the beginning of this video will be at the end of the video as well. So, see ya.
Shout out to the channel, Atlanta Archive, for their request to bring this intro sequence from late 2020 back from the dead. Thank you!